AAA prospect who had been generating some buzz has gone cold of late. Once a player catches the public's eye, little he does, good or bad, will go unnoticed.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Tonight, the Stars are out in this minor league all-star matchup between the International League All-Stars and the PCL All-Stars. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Randall Traylor, a native of Jamaica, is the man to start on the mound in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
So striding forward now, Duncan Erickson. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Erickson.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded to short. He's got it. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of the... Stepping up now, Duncan Erickson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Erickson.
First pitch coming, here it is. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Weak chopper to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready once again, Chang-Ho Song. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-2. Double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. To second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. Stepping in, Duncan Erickson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Encarnacion, base runner at first with 1 out. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Popped him up. Castro waits on it. 2 down. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Duncan Erickson, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. 9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-1 home. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in So stepping in, Rob Howell. He flew out in his last at-bat. First baseline. Erickson has it, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The International League came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Carmen Valencia gets the W on the mound. The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the first of this 4-game weekend set between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. Division rivals do battle next. Carlton Dribble, the right-hander from Canada, will be the starting pitcher. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Duncan Erickson.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Yeah, you should take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they cannot allow that one run to deflate them. I know they haven't been playing well recently, but that's nothing in today's game. The way guys are hitting home runs at an epic rate, they just need to calm down and get on the offensive side of the ball.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a 2-run shot to left center. Home run number 16 for him on the year as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, he was already off a bit, giving up a run in the first, and then they tag him for a 2-run job here, and he's officially struggling. When a start goes sideways this early, it's hard to get back on track.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles on that last.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game. As they pile on, it's now 6-0. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah.
Here's Max Moroff standing in. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Third, this could be 2. There's 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Thursday night baseball rolls on. We'll have more after this. Standing in, Duncan Erickson, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here.
Goes to show you how strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball that he hit for a home run in that last at bat. That ball was down in a way. He went out and hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Now the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. And they'll extend their lead even further as the runs in to score from third. It's now 7-1.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive in another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Striding into the box. Jesse Winker 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Jesse Winker.
The 2-2. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Ready for another chance? Sean McDonald. And their runners at the corners now. 0-2. Here it comes. Now this is hit not all that hard out to second. Reined in. And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
Into the box, Duncan Erickson. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close. You could tell this guy's been in the swing mode from the minute he walked into the batter's box.
And it's fouled away. Ponson at second. Montoya on at first with 2 down. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Duncan Erickson will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you, it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet, and I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Left side to second for 1, on to first, and they get the double play. 12-4 is the final in this game. The Bats came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Carlton Gribble earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Tyler Glasnow worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 17 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 4-game weekend set between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. Division rivals do battle next. Matt Hayashi will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me: a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. One, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. Davila has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And he's not even going to consider it here as he holds tight at third with 2 away now. At the plate, Duncan Erickson, runner at first to start the inning. And Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry, and if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
No balls and 1 strike. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
I like that he tried to tie him up inside on that pitch, but it was a little bit of a risky situation because if you're off just a little bit, you can end up plunking a guy. That's the last thing you want to do when you've got a guy 0-2.
On to first, and they get them both. So digging in now, Duncan Erickson.
Number 17, Duncan Erickson.
First delivery to him on the way. Way in front of a great slider that time. And the changeup is way low that time. On a line, that's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Ready now, Jesse Winker, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
33, Jesse Winker.
First offering on its way. There he goes. Pitch is high. The throw is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Back up the middle. Morov is there. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Standing in, Chris Bostic. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball. That all these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up. Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
This one's flared out toward left. Morov ranging into the outfield. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. And he'll get back in safely. Here's the first pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-0. Belted high in the air out to left. Davila racing back. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a runner left.
Now batting, catcher, the Lions, Diaz.
This is on the ground over to first. Erickson right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer.
Coming to the plate now, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Erickson.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Drilled on the ground to short. Morov fields it cleanly. On to first, and we're headed to 13 as that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Take a quick walk to keep the blood circulating. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Duncan Erickson, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Now to the plate, Jesse Winker. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, really a game to remember for him and everyone that witnessed it. He winds up belting 3 home runs, so he pretty much took this game into his own hands.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the... Digging in, Duncan Erickson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Duncan Erickson.
First pitch on its way. Weak chopper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have...
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. Ponson is on his way home. Safe at the plate. And the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Just some more of the same from him. He's been clutch all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Coming to the plate now, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Winker.
From the belt, the pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Now batting, Johnny Montoya. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Johnny Montoya.
Swinging a soft liner, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Duncan Erickson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ballgame. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Jesse Winker. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Jesse Winker.
One and two, here it comes. This is in the air to left. Sanchez moves over. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And a daring move there pays off as he'll make it into third on the fly ball to left. At the plate, Johnny Montoya.
The right fielder, number 7, Johnny Montoya.
Got him.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Erickson on third with 2 out. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gill over to his right. And that's the 3rd out. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1. Now at the plate, Julian Sanchez. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. The 1-2. On the line at first. Fielded cleanly. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2 walks. Last half of the 5th coming up. Indianapolis is out in front 3-1. Digging in and looking for more, Duncan Erickson. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Maybe not, as this stays up in the air long enough to be hauled in out there. False alarm, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a run. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Way out in front. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the 2nd ball.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
Fouled off. The 2-2. A little bouncer, but it gets fouled. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. The 2-2. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Good job to corral this. Digging in to try it again. Andre Urbina. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. Sent toward first. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put away.
So striding in, Duncan Erickson. And these guys are making a little push here. You have to like the effort despite the odds.
Yeah, you really do, Matt. Look, they still have a significant hill to climb, but hey, they string a couple of hits together here, and all of a sudden this thing feels doable. As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gill is in pursuit. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. 8-4 tonight. Indianapolis rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. John Martin earns win number 7. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Indianapolis Indians and the Louisville Bats. Division rivals do battle next. Keyuri Maya, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, one of the things this guy does really well, neutralize the left-handed hitters. On the season, lefties are hitting under against this guy, so whatever he's doing against lefties, it certainly works.
Campos ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. Elias Diaz the next to hit, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ground is short. This could be 2. He's got it. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So only 1 hit in the inning on the solo shot, but it's enough to push him out in front. Digging in now, Duncan Erickson. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Erickson.
From the stretch. Scorched to third. Urbina scoops it up. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Now in the box, Duncan Erickson. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duncan Erickson, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is there's
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Starting to run out of innings. Digging in, Duncan Erickson. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Russo is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Indians. AAA baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight we get the week started with the first of 4 between the Louisville Bats and the Charlotte Knights. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Guillermo Raimo gets the call for game one of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out, if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Into the box now, Duncan Erickson. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. The 0-1. Fouled away. Soft liner towards center. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard. He'll get it into second. And he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning. Stepping up to the plate, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan Erickson.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up, and the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, two left. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Bats lead it 1-0. Striding in once again, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan Erickson.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 1-0. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Montoya, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-1 is in there for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
High and deep to left center field. Casto ranging back to the track, to the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So a 2-run shot to left center, number 18 for him on the campaign, as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Settling in now, Octavio Durham. He's 0 for 1 thus far. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Up the middle. Fielded cleanly. A bare hand for 1. On to first, a double play.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
At the plate, William Bauer. He'll start the inning, and we're back. to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Duncan Erickson will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. First offering on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this is foul near the seats.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. To short, hit hard. And there are 2 away now. Stepping into the box, Duncan Erickson. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Erickson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And some fireworks perhaps to kick off the ninth, as that one just about got him.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And he falls behind now, 2-0. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Line towards center field. Tilson patrolling center makes the play. 1 out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Digging in the switch hitter, Miguel Casto. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
Down to short. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the second of 4 to begin the week between the Louisville Bats and the Charlotte Knights. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Chris Castro, a right-hander from the Keystone State, gets the ball as the starter in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy loves pitching at home. He's had a little bit of a rough go pitching on the road so far this season, but he's pitched really well in his home environment, and I'm sure he's glad and comfortable that he's pitching at home in this one. Hopefully, he can string together another strong home start.
Erickson.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And that one is gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 19th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Next up is the sneaky pop of Nicky Delmonico. He went deep in the contest last night. Working for the punch out, and this is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Duncan Erickson. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Tilson is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Into the box now, Duncan Erickson comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. And Charlie Tilson now comes forward. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's on the ground over to first. Erickson gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So nothing happening this time around. Duncan Erickson will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. 1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Misses for the second ball. To the left side, but it's well foul. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Tilson going back on it at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run and it ends up being a really critical one, you have to feel pretty good. It wasn't a huge day on the stat sheet, but it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope for as a player.
This evening's game comes to an end 5-4, the final tally. Ian Kroll claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Flezak, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
5 runs, 7 hits, no errors. He left 9 runners on base. For the Bats, 4 runs, 7 hits. With 1 error, they left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes.
The game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball. Felipe Vasquez, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Casto is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And one of the main pieces on this team today is the guy playing shortstop. A ton of range, the ability to go in the hole, set that back foot with a strong arm over to first base. And I know it's going to upset the second baseman and the third baseman, but at the end of the day, the short...
Coming to the plate now, Chad Duarte, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here's the 1-2. Nice hard on the ground. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Striding in, Duncan Erickson. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. Here's the first pitch to him. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
The 1-1 home is swung out. And missed for strike number 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in once again, William Bauer, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now attempt here. And he'll step on first himself for the out. In now, Brooke Maeda, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. 0-1, here's the pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. And both runners will score as the lead changes hands here at 3-2.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Duncan Erickson. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Pickoff move to second, runner back standing. First pitch coming, here it is. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Line drive to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Stepping in, Miguel Casto. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy had numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. 7th inning coming up. Charlotte's out in front here, 3-2. Stepping into the box, Ray Romero. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Ray Romero.
Grounder to first. Erickson comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So coming to the plate, Brooke Maeda. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. 9th inning coming up. The Knights lead it 3-2. Justin Pulse comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 6, Justin Pulse.
Striding in to start the 9th, Duncan Erickson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Now this is shot fouled at home plate. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Digging in, Jesse Winker. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And here's Renato Nunez. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Bauer will have plenty of room as he makes the catch, and there's a big out, number 2. So striding forward now, Brett Ruth. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Charlotte Knights took the lead in the fourth and held on until the end. Felipe Vasquez earns his 5th winner of the year. Brian Villafuerte was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Justin Hulse hammers down the save, his 2nd. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the victorious Knights, 3 runs on 7 hits. 1 error. They left 21 men on base. For the Bats, 2 runs, 7 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 45 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the finale of this 4-game set between the Louisville Bats and the Charlotte Knights. Louisville find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Bruno Aponte, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Casto sprinting after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Stepping in, Jesse Winker, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one.
Jesse Winker.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. Louisville's out in front here, 1-0. So stepping in, Octavio Durham. Only 1 hit for him in his last 4 ball games.
Second baseman, Octavio Durham.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Down the line. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Okay, here's a defense for the away team. And this team right here is known for kicking the ball around. They have the lowest fielding percentage in the entire league, and it could come back to haunt them in this one.
Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Another look to first. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Popped up. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Row. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
So striding in, Jesse Winker, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 0-1, here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Charlotte's out in front here, 2-1. Ready for another shot now, Duncan Erickson. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Lifted in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping up now, Miguel Casto, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Dan, with that single, he's now 3/4.
Standing in, Duncan Erickson earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions. Stay up the middle and keep that one fair.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. The Bats lead it 4-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, William Bauer. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you, like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
And they'll just tag him out along the first base line. Ready once again, Duncan Erickson. They'll go to work on getting that tying run home from second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the left field line. But this will be foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Durham is there, and that's the 2nd out. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. Triple-A baseball for you now on the show as we present coverage from the International League. Tonight, the first of this 3-game weekend series between the Louisville Bats and the Norfolk Tides. Louisville attempting. Ray Saldana will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 9 in his last 3 starts, and he has to do a lot better. This guy isn't that bad of a pitcher, but one of the keys, he needs to start limiting the number of hits and to limit the number of base on balls. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn things around in this one here today.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Altair has it in his tracks, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark, what needs to happen for them to get out of this rut?
Taking a look at this lineup, they're going to have to work the count. That's the key to success right here. They have to find a way to drive this guy's pitch count up and get into that bullpen as quick as possible.
Ready for another chance? Duncan Erickson. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. High in the air out towards shallow right. Casado has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Striding into the box, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan Erickson.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the alley in left center. The catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. Make it 9-0. Throw to the plate goes right by him.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases.
Into the box, Sean Haas, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Lots of baseball left in this. Still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside.
So digging in now, Duncan Erickson.
Duncan Erickson.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Oh, this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2. Here's a ball swung on and hit high and deep down the left field line, and this will stay fair. Home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ready now, Duncan Duncan Erickson. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
The 1-1. Popped him up. Lane backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Now at the plate, Duncan Erickson. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Duncan Erickson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This is in the air to left field. Altair is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Now at the plate, Oswaldo Alvarado. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shoots this one over to first. To second for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's only been a week, but I guess it probably feels like a million years ago since they had their last win. But this 6-game losing streak is behind them now, so we'll see if they can string some W's together.
12-4 is the final. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this. At the plate, Duncan Erickson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. First pitch coming. Here it is. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And foul, though it had the home run distance. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Davidson moving to his right, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Richard MacArthur, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Richard MacArthur.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Duncan Erickson. He's got an opportunity here in a bases-loaded situation and seems like the right man for the job.
I'd say so. He's the team leader in RBIs. Time.
Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Campos at third. Ponson on second. Castaneda on at first with nobody out. And oh, look out as that pitch ran in and got him, and that's going to force in a run. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Digging in, Jesse Winker looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
I can tell you from experience, bases loaded, nobody out, and you get an infield pop-up, that feels just as good as a strikeout. And now he's just a double play ball away from getting out of this mess.
Now batting, Johnny Montoya. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run. And here's Renato Nunez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Alvarado on the move. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in for his second at-bat, Brett Ruth. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
The 2-2. Grounded to third. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 4 score in the inning, but it could have been much, much worse as they wind up leaving the bases loaded. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. At the plate, Duncan Erickson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. On the ground to the left side. Played on the backhand. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Now batting.
Standing in, Jesse Winker. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. 0-2, here it comes. Sliced hard on the ground. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive. 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
The right fielder, number 7.
Now at the plate, Johnny Montoya. The 1-2. Grounded to the right. Oh, what a stop on the slide. The second for 1. Not in time. And now this ball's going to wind up out of play. And that'll compound matters even further. Digging in to try it again, Andres Valenzuela. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. Ground down the first baseline. Erickson is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Duncan Erickson. Here's the first pitch to him. High pop-up. Alvarado is under it near the mound. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now in the box, Duncan Erickson.
First baseman, Duncan Erickson.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. And it's now a 1-run ball game.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything. He can extend it.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our top player of the game.
And he was locked in at the plate up there. You could really see it in his approach and the swings he put on the ball. Finished with 3 base hits, and he certainly was a big factor in their victory.
10-6, the final score in this game. Norfolk put a 10 spot on the scoreboard in this one. Neftali Feliz earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series between the Louisville Bats and the Norfolk Tides. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Antonio Rosado gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right, and this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the defensive alignment for the home team. And one of the main backbones for them out on the field today is the guy behind the dish.
Digging in now, Oswaldo Alvarado. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Oswaldo Alvarado.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking for third, down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Duncan Erickson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with that running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Line toward the gap in left center. Catch is made deep in the alley, and here comes the runner from third. And that'll score the run from third as they go up 2-0 now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Digging in, Duncan Erickson.
First baseman, Duncan.
First pitch on its way. And that misses for ball 1. Here's a blooper out toward left center. In there, a base hit. The throw into second. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Row, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Now a move over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. The 2-2. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time as he steals second. so they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play, as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Into the box now, Sean McDonald. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. The 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Rickards under it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone. Stepping up to the plate, Brett Ruth. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Erickson at third with 2 away. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. And we are all tied at 3 apiece. Digging in and looking for more, Duncan Erickson. He singled his last time up.
Erickson.
Here comes the first pitch. Hard ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
Hey, nice effort by the third baseman right there to slide and try and knock that down. That ball was hit too good in the perfect spot.
Settling in now, Jesse Winker. No hits to this point. Oh, and they've got him picked off. And a good decision to throw as he is toast at second base. Striding in once again, Richard MacArthur.
Richard MacArthur.
Now attempt here. And good hustle to get over and tag him for the out. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Andres Valenzuela. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. A bullet to first base. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3 the final. Norfolk with a division leading 6.